all of that, and my mic isn't plugged in. I'm a professional. One second. The mic will be fixed momentarily, hopefully. Okay, I think we're good now. Sorry about that. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sunshine, Stinker, and Hooked. Let's go. Hi. How you doing? Thanks, everyone, for tuning into this match reaction for Manchester United versus Chelsea. Excited to talk about the match because I couldn't do a watch-along as I had to be at church in the morning. So we're going to get into it. Let's go ahead and say hi to the people who are in the chat because there's already some amazing people here. We got Warrior who says we tied. Yeah, you did. I will get into that because Chelsea fans had a lot of chest on social media the past week. And I don't know why, but we'll talk about it. Yep, he dropped 2 points. Hello, Ray Ray. Thank you so much. Welcome to Sunshine's live match reaction. And it ended in a 1-1. What's up, sis? I've never rated Garnacho. He needs to be benched. That's fair. Thank you, Clement. I really appreciate it. You seriously have the best summaries in the chat. You really do. Your defense limited our attack. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Hello, David. Big up, Sunshine. 2 points dropped on our part. I felt that you guys played decent, but you threw us off our game. Yeah, we did okay. We held our own. Garnacho doesn't need to get benched. He needs to get sold to the Liga. That's funny. 16 out of 10 is in the building and atop the league for now. Still 28 games left before the end of the season, by the way. And what is happening to your star boy? Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yes, Casper, I hope you're having a good day as well. Thanks for being here. Shout out to TikTok as well. These shameless United fans celebrating a draw. Well, thank you for the roses. Despite being 13th shows the desperation and also shows the standards. Big up to everybody on TikTok as well. He was at church too, yeah. He ain't my star boy, absolutely. But I'm trying to catch up. I said this was going to be a tricky game. Yes, you did. For me, Rasmus was very poor today. Should have started Ahmad. Agree to disagree there. Battle of London this week. Yeah, Chelsea versus Arsenal, right? Yep. Hello, Aaron. I hope you're doing well. Both teams are poor. I agree. We're crap. City have the league. What? Why do you think you're crap? United going down like championship side? I don't think so. Hit the like button. Chelsea, I was hearing 4 or 5. I know, Mustafa, I was hearing 4. We're going to come in and do 4-0. I'm expecting Cole Palmer to get a brace or a hat trick. All of the stuff. We heard so much. We heard it all. We played okay, Chris. We played okay. Hi, Kingsley. I'm doing well. 2 more games for Root. Yep, 2 more games. So, Enzo messed up with the team selection. Gusto can't be inverted anymore. Let's get into that, actually. Let's get into the lineups here because I want to talk about what I agreed with Rude on in this situation and what I didn't. So we were hearing it. We heard it. Did you watch this yesterday? It was like watching. I did watch it. For you, the match was great. It was okay. So getting into the lineup, all right. Back line here, I wasn't upset with. I was glad that yeah, I did watch it. So it started when I left church, so I couldn't do it watch along, but I was able to watch it. I was okay with this because I was concerned. I was hoping he wouldn't have put delayed Lindelof here. Okay. He did sub him on, unfortunately, in the midfield, but I don't think he had a choice, really. I got this Bucky shirt from my mom. But the back line I was okay with. And I want to talk about Mazraoui in general because he was our best player. And I think he's been our most consistent and best player this season so far. And I think he's worth every penny that we spent. We absolutely robbed Bayern Munich of Mazraoui, and I'm here for it. He did such a great job on that back line. And if we didn't have him on the bench, I think Chelsea would have at least scored 1 or 2 goals. I will also say that Lisandro Martinez had probably his best game of the year so far. I think he did well versus Jackson, and keeping Cole Palmer quiet and Jackson quiet was going to be a huge key for us, and that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. My weekend's been good. Getting into the midfield, we had Bruno, Casemiro, Ugarte. Now, they were okay. Ugarte didn't have the best performance. It wasn't like the performance we saw versus Leicester for the Carabao Cup, but they held their own. I will say that the Chelsea midfield in Neto, Caicedo, and Lavia are so good. The way that they're able to control the ball, pass the ball, take possession away from us was sickening. I was very impressed with them. I think Caicedo is a very good player, and there were so many times that they just took the ball away from us and completely stole possession because of that. So big up Dylan. Big up Don Dada Diamond. Bless up. Yo, Sunshine, how far could this Barca side go in the Champions League this season? I think you guys could go far. No, Caicedo was great. Yeah. And I think I'm more impressed with the way that United was able to, I guess, stay in the game and stay composed when they didn't have as much control of the midfield, because we didn't. Let's be real. But I think even yesterday was it yesterday in the preview or Friday? Prime made a good point, and he said that the midfield wasn't going to be where they lost the game. It was going to be if the attack stepped up, and I think he was completely right because the midfield was better for Chelsea, but that didn't win in the game, It was the lack of their attackers being able to get chances. And shockingly, United had more chances than Chelsea. Yeah, there was definitely progress in some areas. How do I feel about Ugarte? It's going to take time, guys. We'll talk about it. I've seen a lot of crazy things about players, especially on X. We'll get into it because what I'm seeing is shocking. Not even a United fan, but Amorim needs to use a mod. Otherwise, you lot are cooked last year on the deal also. Yeah. I'm genuinely concerned he will not renew, but I'm hoping that having Amorim will have a mod renew. All right, let's go to the front line. We had Rashford, Garnacho, and Højlund. The best person on our attack was Marcus Rashford today, hands down. And hi, Mark. I don't understand why last season, when his form was so poor and we were begging Rashford to get subbed, he would never get subbed. And then when Rashford is genuinely our best attacking presence, not that he's great by any means, but he's still the best that we have so far, he gets subbed off. Excuse me. Garnacho stays on, who Garnacho had a Maza today. And what I mean by that is he had chances he missed. He was low-key like a ball hog. He wasn't passing the ball. Okay. And his IQ is so low. It's so low in critical situations. And it's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. And I'm hoping that Amorim can give him the structure that he needs to contain his play. Because one good thing about Garnacho is he doesn't stop playing, which is something I wish Rashford could kind of catch on to. But it's misplaced work rate, if that makes any sense. Like his work rate is misplaced. Hello, Ronnie. I can't tell who's worse. What do you mean? He's not good enough. I would sell him. I mean, I'm not disagreeing here. I'm just trying to think of how we get the best out of him while he's here, But I hope Amorim can kind of channel his inconsistencies into ways to help us perform better. There is no structure at our club currently, and you can kind of see that with the way Ruud is managing. I think he's kind of low-key like Erik Ten Hag. They're not really going to listen to Ruud like he's a new manager because he's just there for the vibes. They know somebody new's coming, but I do believe that they know that they're on evaluation. So Garnacho needs to get much, much better. Rasmus needs to get much, much better. Much, much better. Good on him for drawing the penalty, but I think that was more on the lack of quality in Sanchez than anything Højlund did. But we need a coach. And we know that. So thank you for the heart me, Malik. Rashford and Garnacho both trash. Yeah. You did. And it's funny because, again, Chelsea fans were talking so much chest. They were talking so much chest. We're going to come in here 4-0, 3-1. What? You guys have to think. Don't let the emotions get to you, okay? The streak continues. But yeah, that's my thoughts on our lineup versus Chelsea. It was same old same. I'm going to be honest, it was same old thing. Like, the only difference between it being Ruud and Erik Ten Hag is I think when Caicedo scores his goal, if Erik Ten Hag was our manager, our performance drops. Whereas because we had Ruud, they stayed in the game and were willing to keep playing, which sounds terrible, but it's the truth. It's just the way that these players are because it was Ruud there. And, they're kind of like playing for something. They didn't lose their composure. So Caicedo wants goals when he's a winger. Until we get rid of the Rashford Garnacho as the main source of attack, we will always be crap. I agree, Lynx. Rashford played. I think Rashford had a decent game. I really do. And again, I don't understand why Ruud decided to take out Rashford instead of Garnacho. I feel like Garnacho was just way too chaotic. He was chaotic, and you are totally waffling here. Under Amorim, we will soon wipe the floor with Chelsea. I hope so. Isolate Chelsea's midfield. Although some of our players were trash, we isolated their midfield. I would agree. I think that's why we were able to draw, again, because we controlled the attack. The midfield still looked better than us, but we were able to isolate it, like you said. And the midfield just couldn't beat us, As a Chelsea fan, I'm mad we drew against a relegation joke club. Well, you can hold that. And again, I don't think it's lack of quality in the Chelsea players. I do think it's a lack of experience because your team is young. Let's be real. And there's a lot of history when it comes to Chelsea and United, especially at Old Trafford. Obviously they want to win because they're trying to beat that record, which you didn't, by the way. And so I get it. I could see why Chelsea fans are frustrated, especially maybe with the attack. We have to talk about Cole Palmer and the fact that he was non-existent in this game, as well as Jackson. But we have to give flowers to Caicedo because what a baller. I haven't watched much of Chelsea this year, but he's really good. He's really, really good. And you guys definitely got a talent on your hands for sure there. The mere fact that Chelsea dropped points against a poor United side goes to show they aren't all that. I would agree. I think they're still good. I think they're going to be good. They're just lacking that experience right now. And maybe Maresca's not the right person. If he stays fit, Mason Mount will fit Ruben's style. Your fullbacks was not attacking the flanks. It's like they were instructed not to bump forward. That could be it. But that makes sense because of the attack that Chelsea has, I would be, every time Cole Palmer got the ball, I'd get a little nervous. I can't lie. Watching Man United makes me want to lose my sight. Goodness. My life is complete. I finally have seen a sane United fan. Oh, well, hello. Oh, let me get rid of the score. I didn't realize that was there. What are you talking about, Ray Ray? They will never beat that. They'll never beat it. 12 years at Old Trafford now. Hold that. Exactly, Ronnie. Palmer didn't want to turn up against the club he supports. Absolutely. Chelsea fans waffling is as bad as Arsenal fans' delusion of comparing our players to that are better. You made us stoop down to your level. That's what I think. David, That could be it. That could be it. I mean, when you're young, that could be the possibility. Mazzarri loves to attack, and with Amorim, he's going to be a wing back. I'm looking forward to it. Not even Pep can improve Rashford and Garnacho. They're just not good enough. We'll see, Lynx. We'll see. I think Rashford could improve. I'm not sure about Garnacho. What are you talking about? Don't be mad because you, Jamaican you specifically had a lot to say this week. Let's be real. You were acting shameless, okay? Don't get upset at me because your team couldn't win and can only score 1 goal, okay? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, Warrior. Excuse me. I forgot Jackson was playing at points too. Mazzarri is actually good at shooting the ball as well. When Shaw's fit, good duo. I want Shaw to be gone. Zirkzee is so bad. Let's talk about it. Did he even play Leisha? Delit was comfy. Yeah. I think our back line was solid. Delit did slip that one instance, but I have nothing wrong to say or bad to say about our back line. I think they did exactly what they were supposed to do to help us get the win or a draw. I don't like drawing matches. I always want to win. It's the competitive nature in me. I said a draw was the best worst case scenario, especially because Chelsea right now is technically the better team. So he had ice on his knee? Who did? They are rattled. Palmer defrosted. Yes. He might pay us back though at Stamford Bridge. I'm still nervous about that game, but we'll be a different we'll be a different team at that point. So hi, Flawless. How are you? How are you? I feel like I haven't talked to you at all today. That means it's a good day. Palmer. Oh, Palmer was icing his knee? Lenny Euro. I disagree there. Let's talk about Zirkzee though, and I want to get everybody's thoughts on Joshua Zirkzee because I feel like I'm kind of being gaslit into hating him, and I don't like that. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? I genuinely thought. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, make sure you subscribe to Flawless, by the way, and thank you guys all for joining on TikTok and on YouTube. I really appreciate it. I love talking football with you guys, so thank you. David, if I was a Chelsea fan, I could understand being frustrated. I really could. Oh boy, what are we doing? Flawless. Thank you. Zirkzee. When he came on, did he not improve link-up play? I'm sorry, but his little first touch helped us on that attack. Like we genuinely almost scored off of his first touch when he came in the game. So I'm confused on how people aren't seeing what he brings to our attack because he genuinely helps up link-up play. He makes us better to get chances and opportunities. Is he a pure striker? No. But I think we know that. I don't think he ever was, I don't think he ever was. Hi, King. Let's see. Clearly, what do you mean? Delay Reyes. I'm trying to see what everyone's thoughts are on Zirkzee. You cannot have energy for Zirkzee, but not Rasmus. Remember, Rasmus went 16 games last season without scoring. They're just different profiles. They're different profiles. He's not a 9. Zirkzee is there to bring other players. Exactly. He is a solid link-up player. I think he's going to be fine under Amorim. I really do. I think this style of play, like we have a style of play right now, does not suit Zirkzee at all. It does him no favors, as you can see, because it isolates the fact that he has to run, and he can't do that. He said the link is wrong. Delit and Martinez are meaty. I disagree. On Delit. On both, really. Zirkzee improves our attack. They hate his force. That's what I think, too. The problem with Zirkzee is that United needed goals and brought a Timu Bobby. Firmino. I mean, I agree. He's not a pure 9. And I think that's where people need to calm down. He's not a 9. He's not. It's just, it'll never be him. And I mean, you guys, the hate that this man is getting on Twitter is crazy. People are all saying he needs to leave the club. They are saying, because he posted after the game and they're going after him because it looks like he's running really fast, which is kind of funny when you think about it. But they are like literally saying this man sucks. And I can't buy into that narrative. I can't do it. Hi, I hope you're okay. I'm new to you. I'm a Man United fan. Well, Adam, thanks for joining. Yes. And I'm glad you're a United fan too. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, Zirkzee's better than Højlund. That's what I think too. I think Zirkzee's better than Højlund too. I think the new coach will utilize him far better. I agree. I think Ugarte hate as well as Force. This was his second Premier League start. I agree on that as well. I think Ugarte is going to be fine under Amorim as well. I think it's forced. Everyone needs to calm down. The other thing that threw me after this match. Yeah, I think so, but don't call him that. Respectfully. I think so too, Benicia. Next week we have Leicester. Yep. We cannot be hoofing balls into Zirkzee. He's not that type of player. Keep the ball on the floor. Agreed. For years, the biggest problem is goals. I don't blame Zirkzee. I blame Ineos for seeing the club needing goals and not identifying signing a goal scorer. That is a great point. He's not that bad. I thought this was the Ipswich team. No. You're forgetting the first game of the season. What are we talking about? Oh, when he scored? Yeah. Can we say, what was the ref smoking? Yeah, the ref wasn't the best this game. I will agree. Højlund is clear of Zirkzee. I disagree. Yeah, Højlund, no. I don't think he's a bum. Badishil, is that what you're talking about? Fofana gave him a pin. Do I still play FBL? Yes, Monty. I just don't really talk about it. But I'm making a video this week. Don't worry. There's still a lot of talk about Gyökeres Sporting coming to us. I hope so, NK. Man United fans need to relax and give Zirkzee some time to adapt and adjust to the league. Remember that he's coming from a new league. He will score goals, but he isn't in the right system. I agree, Clement, and that's coming from a Arsenal fan. So I think Zirkzee is an Ineos signing. Could he have been bought for Amorim? Maybe. No, I don't get the hate on Zirkzee. He didn't miss any chance. Monty? I need to check in. Don't worry, I'm making a video. Also, your profile picture is crazy. I'm not watching anything. We're just talking about the match. I think Mazzarri will be incredible as a wing back under Ruben. I think so too. Not sure if you watch Sporting, but they're super exciting. I didn't before, but I have watched 2 Sporting matches since it was talked about that he was coming to our club. The last match, I was completely sold on Gyökeres, or however you say his name. I want him to come. This is not fair since Erik Ten Hag This is not fair since Erik Ten Hag got sacked. Everything changed. No more making fun of United. Ray-Ray's just a troll at this point. Man United need about 5 to 6 new players, and you need to sign a number 10 and a 9 and a striker urgently. I agree. It's a crazy profile pic. That was a violation by you on this. I know it was a violation. But thank you guys for tuning in on TikTok and on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Can we talk about the craziest things I've been seeing today on the internet? And that is regarding Erik Ten Hag. I've been seeing United fans saying that this match proves Erik Ten Hag was not the problem. They are genuinely backing Erik Ten Hag after he got sacked because we drew to Chelsea. And when I tell you, I felt like I was losing brain cells watching these United fans say these things. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. Hush. You're a rival fan, so I get it. Thank you so much. But, well, I don't know. I kind of agree with the problem. Here's what I said, though. Erik Ten Hag, was he the whole problem? No. Listen to me. He was not the whole problem, but he was a very large problem because he could not implement his style of football at the club. If you don't have the confidence, the I guess, the authority to do what needs to be done on the football pitch, you cannot manage this club. If you can't handle the press, if you can't handle managing players correctly and keeping the locker room together and getting respect from the players, you cannot manage this football club. And Erik ten Hag could not do any of that. So he needs to go. He is a problem. He was not the whole problem. And I agree that the players are part of the problem too, because they have been given too much power. That is a part of the problem as well. I get that. But to say that Erik ten Hag was not a part of it at all is disingenuous. And he was not good enough to coach at this club. That is a fact. I don't want to see people all of a sudden trying to revise history with Erik ten Hag, because we just went through hell under that manager. Okay? I will forever bring up the fact that he gaslit us almost every match and questioned our critique of him because of what he was doing on the pitch. He was awful. Awful. He won you 2 trophies. He had a very good season. Oh my God. It still is. And I think the fact that Ruud is still doing some of the same things Erik ten Hag does is more reason why we don't want Ruud to stay. And I'm honestly kind of glad that our manager bounce or new manager bounce or interim manager bounce isn't that strong, because I'm telling you right now, if we would have beat Chelsea, people would be screaming for Ruud to stay. And we don't need Ruud to stay. We don't. Okay? We don't need him to stay. We thank him for what he's doing, and I hope he stays an assistant manager, because I do think the players respect him, but he doesn't need to be the main manager. No. It's going to be Ole 2.0, and we don't need that. Amorim versus Pep UCL game. Oh, I cannot wait for the Sporting City game on Tuesday. I cannot wait. We've been through so many divorces. Really hope we found true love this time. I agree, and I love the way you put that. If Ten Hag was in charge of this game, the result would have been different. I 100% agree. Chelsea wins if Erik ten Hag is the manager. Again, I don't think the game is that much different, but I do think our players drop their heads and they lose composure after Caicedo scores. After Caicedo scores, it could have gone ugly if Erik ten Hag was our manager. Arsenal versus Inter on Wednesday away. I have no confidence. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy game. He was better than Van Gaal. Who, Ollie? I think Eric was in charge. We would have lost. Yeah, we would have lost. I don't know why you think when this new coach comes in there. Peter, I don't think Amorim's going to come in and make us play Prime Barca. That's unrealistic. I am expecting him to kind of be like Enzo Maresca in the sense of, I play this football, and you're either good enough or you're not. That is what I'm begging Ruben Amorim to do. And I think his CV and the way that he manages and even the way he was as a player will make our players respect him. I think our players will genuinely respect Ruben Amorim. I don't think they respected Ten Hag. So, is the what? Ipswich is literally the perfect game to give Amorim style a go. I think so. I'll take a season or two for Amorim to make any impact. I disagree. I think he can come in and do what he wants. Our fans are fickle. Agree. By the way, Madueke and Enzo, yeah, when they came on the pitch, I think Ruud and Hake, I think so. I don't know, though. Rude. I haven't told you that when Chelsea are supposed to get it done, they fumble. Now we have Arsenal in a week. I think you'll get a better result versus Arsenal. Is it away or home? Is it away or home for you guys? Pool versus Leverkusen is a good match. Hi, UTA. I don't know how United managed to keep making teams steep down to their level when teams play them. They don't. It's you. Because most teams play up when they play us. Chelsea, they play down. At least at Old Trafford. So, I don't know why. I love Ruben is bringing 5 backroom staff with him. I do too. It's at Stamford Bridge. Okay, that's good for Chelsea. One thing I can tell people, if you have a heart problem, please don't support. What? Oh, like, cause yeah. Oh God. You wanted to cook today? Well, I'm sorry. Cole Palmer, he's gone. When I was a Man United fan, I thought Erik Ten Hag was a cool guy, but on November, everything changed when Erik Ten Hag benched Ronaldo, so I left the club and joined. What? Brian, this can't be real. I can't. Did you guys hear what I just read? When I was a Man United fan, I thought Erik Ten Hag was a cool guy, but on November, everything changed when Erik Ten Hag benched Ronaldo. So I left the club and joined Liverpool, and now top of the league. Oh, bruh, we can't be flip-flopping teams like that. How are you expecting this team to line up under Amorim? I don't know. That's a great question. I'll have to think about that. Because I don't know who's going to play the wing backs, you know? Ronnie writes. Definition of a goal return. Thank you so much, Aaron. They play a 3-4-3. I just don't know who he's going to have the wing backs as. It's a good question. We'll have to do a stream on that. Chelsea win rate with Enzo plays is 31%. Please keep playing Enzo. Home for Chelsea. Big up, Spoopy. What do you make of Ugarte and Casemiro today? I thought they were average giving the ball. No, I agree, Spoopy. And I said earlier that Chelsea's midfield looked way better than ours. And they took possession of the ball and controlled the ball way more than we did. But thankfully, that didn't kill us. Because our defense was able to recover and stay compact and put a rein on Chelsea's attack, even though our midfield was kind of all over the place. I doubt these players currently can play style, though. They're lazy. Well, they're going to have to be unlazy, okay? Because if they want to play, they got to figure it out. Home, but I don't see Palmer or Jackson performing. That's the thing. Arsenal just needs to sit back and they'll win. We'll see. Brian is trolling. I hope so. You see us taking Palmer from Chelsea one day? I don't know. Why is Ahmad not starting? Should be him on the right and Garnacho on the bench. I think it's because I think Ruud is just like a extension in a way of Erik Ten Hag. I don't think I don't know. I would prefer to start Ahmad, but for some reason Garnacho just like I think Garnacho Ruud is a alumni in the sense of United as well. I really think the fact that Garnacho does not stop playing affects these managers. And I don't know why. Like they really just like think that his work rate is just amazing. And I'm like, bro, his work rate and his work ethic is misplaced. It's not that great. Like he needs control, but it appeals to them somehow. Makes sense. Hey, I'm a Ronaldo stan, so I really thought we would lift the Old Trafford curse today, but we didn't. And now I know never to bet against United at Old Trafford. Don't do it. And also, hi, Gigi. I saw your comment. Yes. We're just talking some football tonight. Euro should be back for Rasmus' first game against Ipswich. I think his final third decisions were terrible. They were. Garnacho is a good player. He could be a good player. Sometimes I wonder if these managers watch a different game from us. I know. I feel that way too. When to pass versus when to challenge versus when to hold. Exactly, Oak. Imagine if the Chelsea curse continues into our new stadium. That would be amazing. He reminds me of Martinelli. That's a pretty good comparison. Out of 10, how would you rate this performance? 5. It was. A lot of people thought this game was boring. I didn't think the game was boring, but it was just a typical United-Chelsea match draw. Like, I wasn't expecting anything crazy. I really wasn't. I expected a 2-2 draw, so. I know he lost his money today betting. Brian, you ain't a Liverpool fan. We don't claim you. I guess I'll stick to cooking Northside. Yep, that's all we got. United needed Kobe or Eriksen in that midfield. Nah, Eriksen's too slow. Eriksen would not have been able to hang in that midfield today. He's too slow. Did you see the letter Eric wrote? Unfortunately, I did. If Garnacho is one of your best options, I'd want better for myself if I was a Man United fan. Facts, Gigi. Facts. Game was better to watch than ours. Yeah, I would agree. Than the Arsenal match. Maybe for an Arsenal fan. I personally had a great time watching Arsenal's match, but, you know. Same, Ronnie. I want Chelsea to beat Arsenal. Me too. I wonder how Pulisic, the LeBron of soccer, plays after the Copa America United. You're also not joking? Wait, you were a United fan? He's got to be joking. Yeah. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Jordan. His name is Dice. This is Dice. We're winning against Leicester City. I hope so. Although all the news and banter for the game just to be dead, I was falling asleep until the goals came. I think a Moss could suit a wing back role, maybe. And I was so shocked when he subbed on Lindelof in the midfield towards the end of the match. But maybe he just didn't really like his options. He maybe didn't want to play a younger player there, which fair. But it made me so nervous. Okay. Because you said something crazy in the chat. United scored a pin and it looks like the same in United attack. He was never a true United fan. Not if he could go to Liverpool. Absolutely not. We got Arsenal next weekend. You guys have Leicester. How confident are you guys against beating them? It's hard to beat teams multiple times, especially so close together. I think we should be fine, though. Bruno was so reluctant to pass that to Garnacho. He knew, yeah. Cancel our international play campaign known as the injury break. I know. I don't hope so because I know so Man United it's different from Eric Ten Hag. Huh? Like, share, subscribe, support your quality channel as you continue to get brilliant. Oh, thank you so much. He is comfortable. Look at him. But he really wants me to feed him dinner. I can't say it loud because he'll go crazy. He's hungry though. So he wants dinner. You actually enjoyed the first half? That's fair. Yeah, it's my dog. Honest answer from you United fans was that Martinez knee tackle a red card? I think it was close. I think it was close. I don't know if it was a red though. Maybe. It was definitely stupid on Martinez's part. I can't lie. But that's my answer. When's the next video chat? It's actually on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So I wrote it down. Can't forget that. You stole Asina's dog win just relaxing on the bed. Yeah, I think they don't. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If I'm passing to our front line, who are you going to pass to? Because I'm not passing to Garnacho, personally. Norway coach still trying to get Odegaard to play when I catch you. When I catch you, Ricky. 29, wow. Bye, Big Daddy Gooner. Thank you so much. Yes, Bucky's. We love Bucky's. I don't watch NFL. It's above the knee. Oh, did you guys hear that? Yeah, they were brutal. But we know our front line is trash. I think I'm just more impressed that we were able to contain Chelsea's attack because that was going to be the biggest concern for me. I was very nervous, especially with the form that Jackson's been on and the form that Palmer's been on. Well, I think Jackson's been better than Palmer so far this year, but I was scared they were going to do a Mazza on us. But we held our own in that regard. We held our own. But thank you, TJ. Smash the likes. I hope you're doing well. I know that wasn't the best weekend for you. It was a great watch along for me, though. But big up to you, TJ. And I hope you're doing well. Absolute legend. Thank you for putting his link in the chat. Please subscribe to TJ. He's wonderful. And we will be, if TJ's free, we will be doing watch-alongs on his channel. If not, they'll be here. But I know, look at him. Bro, I am on the internet, and your goodies are exposed to the world. Can I help you? And we have Jamaica, USA. So hopefully Flawless can join. Like, what are you doing? João Martinez slipped. What annoyed me with Eric, he didn't stick to season 1 taxes. They was working. I agree. Nah, because I'd be scrolling TikTok or binging Netflix for hours and that. What? What are you talking about? I think when teams start respecting Chelsea later this season, their trajectory will change. Maybe. Like, look at him. He has no cares. No cares. I'll be joining from the airport and plane. Well, okay. I guess it'll be on my channel then. Ooh! Yay! I'm glad you guys are having vacation. I know you've been working so hard, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Where are you staying? Thank you. Are you recovered? Watch this. Shake. Oh, thank you. Are you better now? Love that for you guys. Okay, cool. MGM, love that. This chat looks like a mod convention. More mods than likes. Smash the likes up, people. Free quality. Thank you so much, Don Dada. God bless you. Appreciate you. He is a good dog. Anyone else find sunshine through a fan channel on how all the Liverpool... Wait, what? Anyone else find sunshine through a fan reaction channel on how all the Liverpool rivals reacted to our game versus Brighton? You and Goldbridge were so salty. What? I was pissed, I'm not gonna lie. It ruined it. I was so mad at Liverpool because they did not read the room. Liverpool were supposed to lose. You're getting a doggy? And they had to ruin the vibes. Like, read the room. You were down 1-0. All of a sudden you had to score 2 in like 2 minutes. Like, that's rude, in my opinion, but come on, chat. Can we be respectful? Like, why almost everyone? Because, Brian, you went from United to Liverpool. That is unacceptable. Oh, boy. Thank you for the follow, Jow. At least Arsenal and City lost. Listen, you know what's funny? Why are so many people talking about Arsenal's loss more than City's? Maybe because this is normal for City and, like, they'll bounce back, like, obviously. But, like, I wanted City to catch some heat, too, because they looked poor. And they haven't been the best the past couple of weeks. And, like, City's getting no heat, and it's kind of making me mad. Like, Arsenal got so much heat, which they deserve, okay? But my goodness. I think it's because Arsenal have more fans, maybe. Dab. I know. Like, you have to be bold to admit that you switched from United to Liverpool as a fan. But maybe he's young. Brian, are you, like, young? That could be different then. No, TJ, you have been saying it. You have. City's been poor. And nobody's talking about it. They're just letting it fly under the radar. To be fair, though, it is City, and they have injuries, so I get it. But, okay, so see, so when he was a United fan, then he was what? 12, 11? When was that World Cup? 2 years ago? Almost 3? So he's like 12, 11 and a half. He's a kid, you know? Guys, he does. He wants some steak. Can we say Sancho hasn't been great at Chelsea? Are you talking about Sancho or Sanchez? I don't think Sancho's been terrible. I will say, though, I got my spidey senses are tingling on Sancho, and I don't think he's sick. I think he's throwing a pity party, but that's just me. So. Oh, and João Felix, yeah, not good. Come back, Brian. You're going to regret it in the end. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Sanchez is an enemy of Chelsea. Listen, any enemy of Chelsea is a friend of mine. And honestly, whatever. No. Dice never barks. So, what are you doing? Get down. You don't get to throw a temper tantrum because you're hungry. No. Oh my gosh. He wants some food. He said, ma'am, I'm hungry. So you're either going to feed me or I'm going to throw a temper tantrum. Pep always has the last laugh. He really does. Knowing Sancho, he could be partying somewhere, maybe. Who? Sanchez? Listen. Chelsea need a goalkeeper so badly. Like, I don't understand how he did not get replaced over the summer. His he has good moments, but his bozo gene outweighs his like good gene, and I don't understand how this man's still at Chelsea. I really don't. I really don't. I'll never rate or respect Liverpool United for life. Absolutely. He should be in League Two. No, I'm not falling for it, Brian. Go back to urine. Excuse me? That's disrespectful. Thank you for the roses. Jaden probably didn't like that. No. Okay, Ronnie. We're on the same page because all of a sudden Sancho is sick after Maresca calls. And Maresca didn't even call him out. He just said tactically he didn't fit that game or something to that extreme. It wasn't even anything bad. And then all of a sudden Jaden Sancho is sick. I got PTSD. I can't lie. He's about to go up in the mountains again like you did with us. I can't. Barca is the scariest team in Europe right now. I agree. I'm actually having a lot of fun watching Barca play, and I'm a Real Madrid fan. But wow. Kudos to you, Hansi Flick, because wow. And I just like watching Lamine Yamal. Like, what a talent, honestly. Ruben will make Højlund a lethal striker. I hope so. We're supposed to get so much because of our delusional fan base and the Arteta sexuals who continue to gas him. Man City usually don't play poor, and they also have injuries more than Arsenal. True. I don't understand why Chelsea bought him in the first place. I don't either. We got Sanchez, Brighton, third choice goalkeeper, yet he's our first. Yeah, so that's weird. I don't understand why they made him your first choice keeper. Y'all get a good keeper. Maybe y'all could get one in January. I don't know, but you need one. And I don't know how this man is still allowed in the locker room. If I was on Chelsea, I'd be side-eyeing him so much. So much. Maybe this year Harry Kane will win for FC Bayern Munich. Maybe. I think Onana has improved a lot. I would agree to an extent. They do. City always start the season slow. That is a great point. That is a great point. Look at Gyökeres. He was playing in the Championship. Now he's at the top. He's a top goal scorer in the Portuguese league. Yep. Best up Papa Perez for signing Mbappe Easy League title this season. You're a Barca fan. You're wearing the jersey, so I'm sure you're enjoying this season so far. Trade for Onana would include Badiashile. No, thank you. And Disasi, absolutely not. Keep that. My guy Danny Olmo was balling today against Espanyol, and Yamal is the best winger in the world right now. 5 times better than Saka, and that don't hurt me as an Arsenal fan. Yeah, Yamal is amazing. Shax! Hello, how are you? Top of the league, Shax. How are you feeling? What do you think about Ruben coming to United? I'm excited. I love it. And how do you feel? Obviously, you're a Sporting fan. How do you feel about him coming? I'm ecstatic. I didn't know much about him. I will not lie. My first choice was Julian Nagelsmann from Germany. Obviously, he extended his contract with Germany, so it couldn't happen. But from what I've seen of Ruben and what I'm hearing in the 2 games that I've watched at Sporting, I'm excited. So it's been ages. I'm good buzzing, actually. I'm sure you are. Liverpool fans are just living their best life, and it's sickening. So KDB is also probably back after the international break. Yeah. I think Rodri's out for the year, right? How about Mudryk for Anthony? We can go Ben for Ben. Thank you so much, Rory. Everyone should lock in the Yamal greatness in the making. Absolutely, TJ. Absolutely. And thank you guys for locking into the stream. Be sure to the like button. Be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate you being here. Again, it really means a lot that you're just here to like hang out and chill. Lee, te quiero mucho. Muy bien, Lee. Muy bien. ¿Y tú? See, I know some Spanish. Hola, princesa, ¿cómo estás? Big up, Lee, the goats. I'm sure you guys all are subscribed to Lee, but big up, Lee, to I hope you're having a great, well, I shouldn't say that. I hope your Sunday was better than your Saturday. Because I know your Saturday wasn't great. Oh, boy. I don't know Spanish. That's all I know. That's all I know. But I was from New Mexico, so I know a little bit of Spanish. Poquito. Okay, he said, "I'm happy to be honest." Okay, so this is a sporting fan on TikTok, by the way. So he said, "I'm happy to be honest. He is good. He is too good to be just in Portuguese league. Um, he was going to leave at the end of the season anyway, but I think he will do great for the young United players." Love to hear it. As a Liverpool fan, we love you, but we still hate your team. Ah, Lee Gunner, never heard of him. Must be a small YouTuber. That's hilarious. Yeah, subscribe to Lee on both channels. He was live with Lauren last night. It was awesome. It was pretty funny, the moments that I watched. But yeah. So this was, yeah, pretty. I don't know English either. I speak slang English. Sub to the channel and like the stream. Thanks so much, Lee. I appreciate it. And on a positive note for you and TJ, hopefully your fan base is waking up 5 years in and Arteta will finally be gone sooner rather than later. So, yeah, you guys keep up the good fight because I get it. I get it. Have love for Sunshine, but never. Oh, thanks, Clement. Big up, man. Hope, yeah, he's doing well. Yesterday, not so much, but I think he's doing good. Who do you think's been the best team in the Premier League so far? Liverpool. Liverpool so far, in my opinion. 24-hour stream. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. And I heard he's only going to be a head coach and not the manager, which I love. He doesn't need to be the manager, right? Because we have the right people in place. So I love the fact that he can focus primarily on the football. I love that. And I wish him the best. I really do. Forrest for me. Yeah, Forrest is in third. What the heck? We'll talk about that in the weekly footy chat on Tuesday. But yeah, crazy. Good for them, though. Will they stay there? Probably not. But, hi, Mike. Yeah, we need to get away from the manager of the club nonsense. Well, it's just a different era. They don't need to do that. Because, so I'm reading this book on Manchester United, and I've currently been reading about Matt Busby. And, at that time in that era, they literally were the manager. They were in financial deals. They were talking about the kits and all of that stuff. They were literally managing everything, which it was just a different era. You don't need to do that anymore. Thankfully, things have progressed to where managers don't have to worry about all of those little things. So you're not managing anymore, I think that's why Sir Alex was so good. He didn't need to deal with the manager stuff. Yeah. Yeah. No, because they're in the middle of the workday, so I can't do Champions League watch-alongs. The problem is the cronkies who don't have the balls to sack Arteta and the Arteta sexuals who worship the ground that Arteta walks on. I get it. Sir Alex had David Gill with him doing all the deals. This is true. That was a big, big part of the success. But Matt Busby was pretty great too. I hope so, Mike. I hope Ruben does bring in players from Sporting. I know my teams are screwed. We got to play Leverkusen November 5th. I think you'll be fine. I don't know. We can let's look at the schedule this week. Why not? Let's look at the match schedule this week. ESPN. All right, let's see. Don't think Arteta is a bad coach at all. It's against Pep. I don't think he's bad, but I think he's not good enough for Arsenal. It's too big for him right now. And he came in with no experience. So, I think he's done a great job improving the players, but it's been a really long time. Arsenal need a trophy. You can't come here to improve. You got to come to win. Hopefully you can do both. Obviously, that's the best case scenario, but I just think Arteta he's just not good enough. He's not good enough. Let's be real. All right, let's go to this. Let's look at the schedule. All right, let's go to Monday. Oh, we have a Premier League match tomorrow. I keep forgetting that. So, how do you feel about Slot? I think Slot's doing okay. I think he's doing okay. I think he's doing fine, actually. He's top of the league. How funny would it be, though, if Liverpool won the Prem after Klopp leaves? That would be crazy. Wouldn't that be crazy? I watched okay, so I only got to watch the first half of the Tottenham Villa game. So I didn't see Tottenham cook in the second half. Crazy. Was not expecting them to beat down Villa like that, honestly. All right, so Tuesday, we have a lot of Champions League matches here. So some that stick out to me are, okay, so they play at Anfield. So Liverpool play Bayer Leverkusen, and then Real Madrid play Milan, and then Sporting played City in Portugal. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Definitely will be doing a match review of that probably. That should be fun. Liverpool versus... It's on Tuesday. This is Tuesday. This is Tuesday, by the way, not Wednesday. I hope Amorim does good for you guys. We were bantering Man United more than Spurs. The world wasn't right. You might put some money on Sporting. Wow. I thought the game was in Manchester, so that's my bad. So the Sport in Lisbon and City. Oh, yes. Yes. Do you think we can finish top 4? No. Top 6. All right. Wednesday, more Champions League. Definitely will be keeping an eye on Villa, as they are currently, aren't they undefeated in their Champions League run so far? So we'll be watching Villa. This will be a good one. Bayern Munich versus Benfica. I'm sure Northside will be doing a watch along for that. Obviously, we have Inter Milan versus Arsenal, PSG versus Atletico Madrid, Barca. Gotta watch that. There's some pretty decent games on Wednesday. I can't lie. You think United can? I don't know. I know they're fire. They're fire, right? There's so many good games. I feel like this one's going to be good too. I know I'm not ready for international break. Real Madrid versus AC Milan will be an interesting game on Tuesday. Wednesday, it's PSG versus Atletico Madrid. Yeah, there's a lot of good games Wednesday. All right. Excuse me. Thursday, we need goals to get top 4. Exactly, Mike. If we can't continue to score, if we can't score, we're not going to get top 4. There's no way. Oh my gosh, look at all these Europa League matches. Okay. Obviously, Man United play PAOK. Let's see. We got Tottenham playing Galatasaray. Roma. Trying to think. It's all right. Like, the Europa League matches, We have to win this, though. I'm tired of drawing. In the Europa League. Did Chelsea play here? Did Chelsea play? Oh, yep, here. Chelsea play FC Noah in the Conference League. So the Sporting hasn't lost in 10 matches, and they have 35 goals for and only 3 against. Well, you have Gyökeres, so we don't have him. So I'm hoping that Gyökeres Gigi or Juju can rub off on Højlund when Amorim comes. So FC Noah, you know. Good game between Tottenham and Galatasaray. I agree. Chelsea is in the Conference League. Yeah. All right, let's go to Thursday or Friday. I don't think there's anything Friday. No. And then, we get into the weekend, and it's the last weekend before international break. So I'm guessing Chelsea will be playing B team on their Conference League. Maybe. I mean, they do have another really big game on Sunday versus Arsenal. So maybe Maresca's going to go B team again. And for their sake, I hope they win. Because they lost versus Newcastle. But they're playing FC Noah, so they should win regardless of who plays. I don't even know where that team is and who's on that team. So I leave y'all. Thanks. All right, I'll leave y'all. Steve Sunshine, thanks for chat with me, and I hope that everyone has been respectful for me. Bye, Brian. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. This has been a really fun stream. The hour flew by. But we'll be back. Flawless. Not gonna lie, if United doesn't back Amorim, I think y'all are scoring less goals than there are Super Bowls. Wow. My favorite team is Manchester United. Manchester United. Did he really raid? Thank you, Flawless. We're going to have to set up a raid for somebody else. Thank you. I appreciate that. How do you feel about your tie today? I am indifferent on it. I wanted to win. I think a tie was the best worst case scenario. So I'm okay with the point, but I would have preferred 3. So, but I'm glad Chelsea didn't win. So I'm cool with it. Oh, raid flawless. Okay. I was like, what? I will love to do that. Okay, so let's go to here. We're going to wrap this up soon, but this was fun. This was fun. I'm so tired of them. We've had so many. The fact that we even had one in September, like, why did we have an international break in September? What was the reason? And I feel bad for the players because that's a lot of games, you know? A lot of games. So, when we raid flawless, can we please say, shame about the Arsenal? You know that song that he sings? Sunshine Raid. Shame about the Arsenal. Thank you so much, Misha, and I appreciate that you guys are here. International breaks are dumb. I hope our big players don't go. Can't have injuries, exactly. FIFA needs to scrap one international break. I agree. Injury break, you mean? Exactly. I also laugh that Tuchel doesn't start for England until January. Oh, he doesn't? Do you think you need a real number 9? Yes. If I was Dice, I would give you the silent treatment. He's hungry. Have a great week, Casper, and it was nice to meet you this weekend. Thanks for hanging out in the streams and the watch-alongs. But yes, we're gonna raid flawless. So tell them Sunshine Raid, shame about the Arsenal, all those things in the chat. Hope you all have a wonderful week. God bless you. Be on the lookout on the channel. We'll be doing some streams, uploading some videos. So yeah, hopefully it'll be another great week of football. So thankful for y'all. Have a wonderful week. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Glory, Man United all the way. And Ten Hag out.